So this is a 2021 Toyota Corolla. It's a 2.0 liter engine. It's not the 1.8, the older style. So I'm looking at getting a lot of noise out of my tensioner. I'm going to try changing out just the pulley. Thankfully I found the part at Napa. So this guy is the original. It was starting to fling grease. I shouldn't have cleaned it up, but it's starting to send grease out past the bearing. It's got a little bit of a wiggle, a lot of noise. This is the new one, similar bearing, similar size. It's a 65 millimeter smooth pulley. So if you're looking it up, I think the distance across is 24 and a half. Some call it 25. I think the other dimension they throw out there is 17. I don't know if you can tell, but they line up pretty good. I don't know that they're perfect, but it seems to be an equivalent replacement. The part was 31 bucks instead of that 300. Here's the part number from Napa, 36322. Taking this thing off, don't do it while it's hot like I did, like an idiot. There's two bolts. There's one on the bottom, there's one on the top. Here's your tensioner to get your belt off. 14, this was 12, this is 12. I think there's also 12 for the pulley. It's got a dust shield and its own bolt. Here the two 12 millimeters is a 212 millimeter holding it in. I'm going to put it back in reverse. I was able to do it without taking anything out. I basically took a wrench, nothing fancy. Here's my 14, here's my 12 somewhere, it's buried over here. Anyways, so what I set in the 12, I put it in this way, and I was able to crack it, and same on the bottom. But when I cracked it on the bottom, I reached to the far side, one hand over here, one hand over the other side of the engine. I had some gloves on because it was a little hot. It wasn't perfect, but I was able to crack it. And then once I got this out, this one was on that end, breaking it down at the bottom, and the top one was a little bit easier to get to. After that, you can kind of get it with your fingers. I would recommend, if I were to do it over again, to get the bottom first. I'm going to try to put everything back here in a second. Shouldn't have too much trouble. Did take the belt off, kind of replace that. I also got a Micro V 060441 from Napa. Instead of spending 75 at Toyota and maybe 300 for the, what is it, the tensioner. I don't know that I'll remember to make a follow-up video, but if I don't have any trouble, you won't see me again. Hopefully this helps somebody, because I wasn't able to find much of anything. Working around these hoses okay. Be careful around this guy, you might break it. I got some extra ones. I broke this part like a dummy. I was a little more careful after that, and just kind of try to do the same in reverse. So good luck to you. Finding the pulley was, it's because I can't knock it out. It's embedded in thermoplastic. You can probably find something cheaper online. I think I saw something better, or I guess I won't say better, cheaper at Advanced Auto Parts, but in town I only have access to a Napa, an O'Reilly's, and an AutoZone, and not if I have to drive about an hour away, and at that point it's not worth it. So no savings. Anyways, good luck to you. If it goes well, you won't hear from me again. Bye.